And here we go, guys. I am very proud and excited to give you this matchup. NSL Summer Cup 2013 Finals, Division C, Team Scurvy versus Teamwork and Tactics. So we're seeing Scurvy starting as Marines here on Summit in flight control. Meanwhile, Teamwork and Tactics going 4 down as aliens down into sub-access. They started over in Data Core, assisting quickly to Atrium. Inc, User, Cognito, and Law down here in Computer Lab, where E Dozen is in here alone. Let's take a look what he looks like there. Look at him. He's right at that vent, but he doesn't know that the two aliens are right behind him. And he makes that call. He turns around, but he knows someone was in that vent. But he gets taken out. Mines now have been completed as Scurvy's first upgrade. Devox there in Crevice. Oh my god, huge mine kills there. Just by Team Scurvy, almost all of Teamwork and Tactics running into that in Computer Lab. Oh, I'm sorry, no, in Flight Control that happened. So now we're seeing Long Dong and Bootlegger. I'm gonna just laugh so hard at this name, Long Dong. Why, Scurvy? Why are you making me say this name? User and Law now coming down against Long Dong here in ventilation. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to control myself. Oh, with the giggles on that one. Alright, Diva Hicks in Atrium. And we're seeing Cognito and Sky Ice. Taking a look as Devox is here in Atrium. Down over in Crossroads, we have Bootlegger against Law, Long Dong and Pack coming in there. All right, User 210 biting the Computer Lab RT, and we're seeing that that Marine got out of Atrium. Cognito biting the RT here in Crevice, gets taken out by Long Dong. All right, and E Dozen coming down into sub-access. We're seeing a push here by Pack and Bootlegger. Law coming right behind, taking Bootlegger out, trying to get out of the way of the bullets from Pack, but gets taken down as well. And now Pack shooting up the joint here in Reactor. User 210 backed up by Cognito and Bonkers, and Pack is definitely going to be in trouble. He's going down. Syschain cut there in Reactor Core, Long Dong and Devox in Atrium. Against Cognito, User 210, and Sky Ice, who's their Gorge. They're going to go up against D-Box. He gets taken down. Long Dong is the only one left. Wow! Takes down Cognito and User 210. Sky Ice, the only one left. Backed up by Ink as he comes through, and the Gorge goes down. Holy cow! Did you guys see that? Long Dong taking down almost everybody from Teamwork. It's just one right after the other. Holy cow, what fighting there. Bonkers now as a Gorge in Reactor Core. Law taking down the RT here in Computer Lab. Alright, and now we are seeing that Long Dong is taking down the Harvester there in Atrium. Bootlegger coming in through Glass Hallway. He knows that there is a Skulk on the other side. Devox joining Long Dong here in Atrium. This does not look good for Teamwork and Tactics right now. They are having a real hard time expanding. Pack taking down Law, Bootlegger, and Pack here in Crossroads. And Sky Ice and User 210 are going to back off and join Bonkers and Cognito right outside Reactor Core here. Devox and Long Dong holding this little hallway. We're just going to see what this looks like. Right around the corner, we're seeing the aliens trying to get some sort of advantage here. Sky Ice taking down Devox, Long Dong getting completely annihilated here as they move into Atrium. We're seeing Bonkers now fighting Bootlegger as that Gorge. He's trying to heal himself, and Bootlegger does go down by Sky Ice, just saving Bonkers at the last second. User 210 biting down Team Scurvy's resources, but they have currently 5 right now with a 6 down as a blueprint. It looks like User 210's going to get shot off that, so they are going to save that. Crossroads RT is under fire. E Dozen playing a little cat and mouse with Cognito here in Pipe Junction. Armor 1 is almost halfway done. And Evolution of Craghive just started now. 4 minutes, 56 seconds into the game. Looks like they're going to try to drop all the upgrades at one time. They're floating 85 resources, and they're going to need that. User 210 getting shot by Long Dong here. He's a really good guy. I mean, he's sitting on 9 and 2 right now. Really damn good shots. All right, and these guys now moving on. Incognito and Law moving into Reactor Core. Nice cleanup there by Teamwork and Tactics, getting them out of there. They're going to need to resist into Atrium. They're definitely going to need to resist there. They're going to need to grab that because they're going to need to grab more Harvesters right now. It's so easy to get, to kind of get walled off in your own starting base on this map. Law taking down the Crevice RT. I mean, if we look at this map right now, if they can wall them off here and wall them off here, Teamwork and Tactics is going to be stuck right there in Data Core. Armor 2 almost complete. Phase gates on the way. We're seeing that Teamwork and Tactics has been delayed on fades by a good few minutes here. Bootlegger now coming down into ventilation, where we're seeing Cognito and Ink in sub-access trying to take down this RT. We're seeing now Bootlegger trying to take down this Harvester here in ventilation. Meanwhile, Longdong and D-Box up against Law, and Reactor Core takes him down quite easily. Let's take a look at what's going on in terms of the map. 5 resource towers lost for Scurvy, but look how long they've been at 4 and 5. Definitely outstripping Teamwork and Tactics in terms of resources. 325 to 196. Team kills 25 to 19 going to Team Scurvy. D-Box and Longdong coming from Atrium into Reactor Core. Sky Ice, User 210, and Law trying to rally here up against these guys. This is just an uphill battle for Teamwork. They finally secured a 3rd resource tower. There's one at 7%. Oh, it's definitely going down. There's no infestation around it. And sorry, I just got a message from somebody. Told me your stream overlay is still on. Oh, no, that wasn't a Steam message, guys. That was someone adding me as a friends list. So, Law and Sky Ice coming into flight controls. Great job here. It looks like they're going to work on this IP. Sky Ice and User 210, 13% there, and this IP does go down. Holy cow, the rest of this Team Scurvy is out of position, but it looks like Decoy jumps out, takes Law out. Sky Ice trying to avoid some shots here in flight control. So they did lose 1 IP. They're going to need to drop that really quick, but you know, with 5 resources coming, 5 resource towers, when they're sitting on 5 resource towers right now, it's definitely good flow to make up that. Devox in Atrium building up the power. We see a phase gate up already. And we're seeing RTs being attacked in Crevice, Crossroads, and down in sub-access just by the infestation. Law and User 210 looks like they're going to get down there. And now Crevice. Bootlegger shooting off Cognito, 14% there. These guys are like saving these RTs at the last second. We're seeing Enzyme down there in sub-access. Meanwhile, Atrium, the power is up, meaning the phase gate is powered, and they have moved from Atrium. Teamwork and Tactics has moved from Sistine to Atrium down into sub-access. Weapons 1 now have started 9 minutes into this match. Look how long Team Scurvy has delayed these fades coming out on the field. I mean, we're passing the coming up to the 9.5 minute mark. This is such a huge delay considering fades. You know, when you have really good resource flow come out 7 to 8 minutes into this game. Well, 6 to 8, really. I mean, if you have really good resource flow. And these guys are being cleaned up by Scurvy here in Crossroads. Shotguns now have been completed. Scurvy has all the time in the world to tech up for this fade push that's going to happen in the next few minutes here. It's going to be definitely past the 10-minute mark. We're seeing a phase gate down in reactor core, and now one has gone up in Crossroads. They're going to have 4 phase gates here. I mean, I'm pretty sure once they get up the one here in reactor core, they're going to recycle the one in Atrium. You know, if you're new to the game, new comm, you don't want so many phase gates, like 6 or 7 phase gates around the map, just because then it just takes forever for your Marines to actually keep phasing through to get to their destination. Big teamwork and tactics pack taking out there in reactor core and taking out this phase gate. That definitely goes down. Weapons 1 now have been completed. So, in a few minutes, the fades are going to come out, and let's take a look at Team Scurvy's tech. Weapons 1, shotguns, armor 2. This is really good. I mean, ideal is to be weapons 2, but this is a really good tech position to be against these fades. And there we go. We're seeing User 210, Cognito, Law, all in eggs. They're going to pop out as fades. Ink is looks like he may go fade or save. I think at this point it'd be smart if he actually saved, and maybe they can rock these 3 fades. And these guys are coming in the Crossroads, but against that armor 2, it's going to be really tough. User 210 looks like he's going to almost get tagged. 28% there as he tries to get around a corner. Holy cow, almost a flash fade happening here for Teamwork and Tactics. Wow, great job here. Now these guys are moving down into sub-access to take E-Dozen out of there. As 2 fades engage him down in sub-access, he's not going to last very long. This is going to be a tough nut to crack. I mean, we saw now that the robotics factory is down in Crossroads, and they're building up turrets there as well. If they can get this phase gate up in reactor core, this is going to really hurt Teamwork and Tactics. Sub-access Hive has been dropped, 2% grown there, and the RT goes down in Computer Lab. So, Teamwork and Tactics is going to need to get super, super, super highly aggressive on this map right now. Now that they have these fades out on the field, Ink actually did go as a fade as well, so no dedicated Ono saver at this point. And we're seeing that they are taking full control of reactor core. Teamwork and Tactics cannot let this happen as they come into here and just completely take out these guys. That phase gate is up. One of the turrets is up as well. We're seeing 4 fades still up. Law and Ink. Ink trying to just absorb a lot of that damage from this turret. As long, no, I was thinking that was going to happen because he. Oh no! Another fade goes down right here as well in reactor core. Oh, that is just not good. You can see Team Scurvy has now recycled the Atrium phase gate in preference to the stronger, more aggressive reactor core phase gate. And I had a feeling that was going to happen, especially he was standing right here trying to take down this guy, and the phase gate was right here, and they were going to pound through with shotguns and obviously take him out easily. And then obviously that other fade tried to escape this way and just gets tagged right in the hallway as he was turning that corner. So not very good to happen here for Teamwork and Tactics. Poor guys, very unfortunate. They needed those fades to make some sort of move on here. They only are working with 2 right now. It looked like Scurvy is going to save. Nope, they're spending their money right now on defense. Spent it on turrets. They're spending it on positioning around the map. They are down to 3 harvesters right now, so Teamwork and Tactics doing a good job trying to keep their resource flow down. So, really great job here by Team Scurvy, methodically taking these guys out, and Teamwork and Tactics really trying to recover from what happened. Those 2 flash fades happened just a few minutes ago. Unfortunate placement right now, but look at this. 2 skulks, 2 fades, streaming into flight control right now. Law going down to a mine there, and they're trying to take out this observatory. Ink going down as well. Oh my god, Cognito hitting a mine on the way out. 36% on his health as he gets out of there. Really good phase gate position here. In relation to the observatory, they can just phase through and just start fighting. So if they know that their observatory is being attacked, really good shotgunners can come right through, point their shotgun in the observatory location, and just pull the trigger and just, you know, hope that they hit a fade. Or hope that they hit a life form on it. Computer Lab now has been dropped by Team Scurvy. Cognito up against Devox. Could not close that deal, and User 210 has to finish that off. Inc. making a little bit of a hit-and-run tactic here in Crossroads. If teamwork and tactics can do this, I mean, they need to really, really, really get, and I said it before, they need to get on the offensive, super aggressive, make Team Scurvy work for it. And now Law up here in the vents, gets taken out by Bootlegger. I don't know why he didn't go back. He really just tried to pound down these turrets. Over here in Crossroads. This is not good. This is not good. Oh my god, I thought the fade thing was going to happen again where they were on it and then these guys phase through and just take them down. Inc. taking down Atrium. Look at that. Just a few minutes ago, Scurvy was down to 3 RTs and they built all the way back up to 6 in just a few minutes. They're down to 5 now, losing the Atrium RT. And look at these team kills. 47 to 38 in favor of Team Scurvy. Resources 746 to 426. Resource towers 12 lost to 4 harvesters lost for teamwork and tactics. But look at this. Look at this right here. How long Scurvy has been on 4 plus. User 210 Incognito and Sky Ice in Computer Lab trying to do a little bit of economy work there. Inc. taking down E-Dozen in Atrium, backed up by Law. Going to work on that RT. This is good. I mean, you know, they're keeping Scurvy spending money on rebuilds. You know, I mean, it's 10 resources a time. Actually, with the patch now, is it? I think it's. No, it's still 8. I'm sorry, 10 for Scurvy. It's 12 for harvesters for aliens. That's with the Summer Cup rules right now. Just remember, this is playing on as modded. This is not a vanilla 251. There's a few mods. Skulks have 10 less hit points. A couple prices have changed. Now these guys, Teamwork and Tactics, moving into Reactor Core against Bootlegger. 2 fades, pushes them off with ease. And, you know, Teamwork and Tactics has to use these fades a little bit sparingly, right? Now we see Sky Ice, I think, is a new fade. So they have 3 fades on the field. Managed to get that out one more time, I believe, for Sky Ice. That was P-Res. To get that fade out because they're still sitting on 70 team res right now. They've locked up sub-access. Advanced Armory now coming. Biomass 4 has started. And I'm sorry, yeah, that obviously couldn't have been a T-res fade because they're only on Biomass 3, which means you need Biomass 5 to actually drop a fade egg. Oh no, User 210 might get tagged here. Cognito, the same thing. Sky Ice doing a coming through there. Wow. Teamwork and Tactics cannot lose these life forms right now. It is so imperative that they do not lose these. And their advanced weapons now have been completed. Prototype lab might be dropped right now. Let's kind of check. They're at 56 right now. They can drop, Decoy can drop a proto right now. So now we're seeing a little bit of hit and run all over on the map. Crevice is being attacked by Law, but E-Dozen is there to try to take him out. We're seeing Comp Lab is being attacked by Inc. Devox is there as well. This is really good strategy here from Team Scurvy. I mean, look at this. They own like this side of the map. They can get to Atrium really quickly. They can get to Crevice really quickly as well. These hit and run tactics by Teamwork and Tactics just doesn't seem to be working. We see Law beat that Marine there in Crevice, taking down that extractor there. All right, and now these guys research. Jetpacks have started. So now Bonkers trying to bile bomb this turret farm. And he does get it down. Bonkers looks like he's gonna go down. These guys have to rally and get back in there so they can capitalize on this push. But most of them are there. Those 3 fades and only 1 Skulk alive, and it looks like they're going to rebuild it. They got to get in here and stop this from happening. Oh, but in the meantime, they got to be careful. At the same time, Sky Ice does not have it. Oh! Sky Ice goes down here in Glass Hallway. He ran out of energy. You saw he was really trying to blink out of there, had no energy, and was slowly crawling up this ramp. And it was so easy for these guys to come around and just take him out. This is a key location here for Team Scurvy because it keeps such high pressure on teamwork and tactics. Sky Ice going down to Bootlegger's shotgun here, outside reactor core. And this is not looking good for teamwork and tactics. Inc. in flight control, doing a little bit of RT harassing on their main base. Law up in the top, bile bombing down. And it looks like they may get that. Jetpacks have not been finished. There goes the sentries. And he's going to definitely try to keep bile bombing, keep being annoying up there in the vents. Now with jetpacks have completed, look at the P-Res for Team Scurvy. They are dominating in the P-Res. Look at Bonkers there in Crossroads. Bile bombing here as well. So 2 bile bombings going on in Crossroads and in Reactor Core. And here's Teamwork and Tactics in Reactor Core trying to make some sort of difference here. But most of Team Scurvy here in Reactor Core does have jetpacks. But while that was happening, Bonkers taking down the robotic factory here in Crossroads. There is no sentry battery here in Crossroads. Long Dong trying to find Bonkers, and they are going to try to take him out from the back, but they do take down Bonkers, and now they're going to try to work on this Crossroads PG. But here comes Scurvy, all coming through. Skulk goes down, and the Fade's got to get out of there. Oh, and User 210 barely getting around the corner, and now... You know, the thing is, too, is now as a Fade, you really got to have enough energy for your escape strategy because now that they have jetpacks, you know, they can hunt down a low-energy Fade quite easily. And I think all of you have been there where you have low energy, you're trying to get out of there, and there's this annoying Marine with a shotgun and a jetpack just chasing you down a hallway, and ultimately you get killed. Sky Ice and Law taking down the Crevice RT, but look at this. Here comes Team Scurvy making their move. Jetpack shotguns here in Data Core. And User 210 almost down, and these guys are just going to fly around, and there we go. User 210 going down, and all these Marines here in the main base. I'll show you what it looks like from a free camera point of view. Bonkers trying to make a move here, and these guys are all over the place. User 210 getting shot there in the leg, and there goes the eggs. Holy cow. And we're seeing, I'm definitely not seeing a counter. Oh, and there goes Cognito. This is good game. Not seeing a counter anywhere, and obviously Scurvy is just going to keep streaming in here. Exoskeletons have started, even though they basically have owned Data Core. 0 eggs in here, 74% on this Hive, E-Dozen and Devox. Good job taking control of this egg situation here, and we're seeing that User 210 and Law are going to try to do a little bile bomb tactic here, but Pax has seen that happening. Sky Ice going down, trying to defend this. We see a flamethrower now here. That is just going to melt this Hive, and this Hive is going to go down. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we see Law trying to engage a couple Marines there on the north end of flight control, and a little bit of bile bombing here. They tried to do a dual Gorge bile bomb there, and there's the good game from Teamwork and Tactics. That was really strong game from Scurvy, from their Marine team. Great job there. Great game. That was really exciting. I mean, we saw a point in that game where Teamwork and Tactics looked like they had it. I mean, they had those flash fades out when they got back the life form count. I think they needed to be a little bit more pack play mentality. There was a lot of. Do you guys remember seeing? There was a lot of Gorges coming up trying to bile bomb some of those outer bases of Scurvy. But they were alone. You know, like they'd go in there, they'd try to bile bomb alone.